Hello, and welcome back. So, today the goal is to get the materials together for the Nook's Cranny. I always like to start the morning off by checking the post in the game and picking up some of the things that I bought yesterday through the Nook Mileage program. Aww. And a letter from my mama. So today I'm hoping to get the Nook's Cranny open, and I don't even think I have any iron. I'm not sure, so it's gonna take a lot. We might actually have to go to some islands to get the rest of it, because I do not think we'll get enough from the rocks on this island. We got some cherries as well, so I'm gonna plant those at some point. Pop those down because it's all going to help in the quest for 3 stars. Let's go have a look at the new home. A proper house now. We're moving up in the world. I'm so glad to have some storage. So we're just going to pop everything into a sensical layout. You know, it's not going to be pretty right now. We don't have any furniture really. And we have just a few odds and ends scattered around. But, you know, we'll make do with what we've got. We'll get there eventually. But for now, we're just going to have to try and make do. It's definitely looking a bit bare, so I think I'm going to try and get this photo on the wall. Try being the operative word. There we go. I'm a bit rusty. I think that looks nice. Just over the bed. I can't wait to do Happy Home Paradise. I'm probably gonna do some videos for that as well, but I think I'll keep it a little bit separate. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that yet. And we'll put our starting jumper on the wall. It's like commemorative at this point. What we were wearing on our first day. There we go. Oh, it's beautiful. I hope it never changes. But we need to get our Nook Inc poster on the wall. That's very important. As a Nook, I have to represent. As you can see from my bandana and t-shirt, I'm full force on the Nook advertisement today. I'm just going to put some things away for now as well. Right, let's get this poster up. Most importantly. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, it's got to be front and center, I think. Yeah. First thing you see when you walk through the door is just Tom Nook's smiling face. And we've got some miles, which is nice. We're getting ever closer to the pink hair. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. And I can show my face again. Oh, I miss my pink hair so much. It feels like I'm looking at a stranger. This isn't me. This isn't the Brooke that I know I am. We need pink-haired Brooke back. Let's have a chat with Tammy. What's the word you heard? Ew, Tammy. That's disgusting. She really likes this jacket. And there's Tommy, who's congratulating us on our new home. Thank you, Tommy. Oh, it's a shameless plug. Shameless plug. Just advertising. I thought he was being genuine. Come on, Tommy, we're family. You should treat me better. What is this? We have a bulletin. Ooh, the tape deck. That means we have to do our daily stretches now. And we're going to do it right now so I don't forget. Let's stretch. It's things like this that I really love about the game. It's just so peaceful. I like having this sort of daily routine and seeing all the villagers, and even Tom has come out today in his little hoodie. I want that hoodie. Oh, look at Tad pulling his little faces. Tad is definitely my favourite villager. I'm not even trying to hide it at this point. It's no wonder that Tammy's being passive aggressive with me. She knows. She's like, I don't understand. I've been friendly. That Brooke, she just constantly goes to Tad. Look, even now we're doing our group stretching together. And Tammy's way off to the side. That's the dynamic on this island right now. Ooh. I nearly got through the stretching without messing up, but then right at the end, now I'm all off time. How embarrassing. Luckily everyone's just looking ahead. I don't think anyone noticed. It's okay. And there we go. Our first group stretch. And we get some Nook Miles for doing that, which is even better. Double points. We love to see it. And here we go. This is where they're going to ask us for our help yet again. We have to do everything around here, you know. Oh, the storage is going to be so nice, but I'm going to fill it so fast. Ugh, these early upgrades. My island's going to be a hot mess for weeks. I love how she's just like, okay, just a casual 98,000 that we do not have. Oh, we are going to use that Nook Miles ticket later. I think we're going to need to get more iron. And I think we'll be able to see some villagers as well. And since I'll be saying yes to everybody until I've got their photos, whoever we see is going to be the next person on the island, the next resident of Zig Zag. So that's going to be exciting. I wonder who we're going to get. I don't even know who I'd hope to get, to be honest. I think because I'm so focused on wanting to have everybody at one point or another, I don't think there's any room for disappointment, really. Oh, I need that pink hair colour. I also need the pocket organisation. Ugh. Choices. Sure, Timmy. We'll help you. That's what family's for. Us Nooks have to look out for each other. On a little side note, I really love the way their nose twitches when they talk. And once you notice it, it becomes almost uncomfortable to watch it. I don't know why. That's how I feel anyway. You'll have to let me know if anyone else out there thinks the same. The little cute little nose twitching. See, the wood, the hardwood, the softwood, that's not going to be a problem. There's loads of trees on the island. It's the iron. That's going to be such a pain. I think we'll get the shovel today as well. So I'll have to remember where that golden spot is. And obviously Gulliver there as well. I think he always spawns in on this day. When we first get Blathers, who we still need to say hello to. No time like the present. Hello, Blathers. Oh, I just love the interior of this tent. I really wish he had a little room like this in the museum. You know, so he's not just stood to attention all the time. I want to see him at his desk and researching and reading. So I think to get the bigger museum, we have to donate to him, don't we? How many is it though? Oh, and we're getting our vaulting pole as well, so we'll be able to go everywhere. Oh god, that means I'm gonna have to de-weed so many places now. I actually find it really therapeutic though to go around the island and pluck all the weeds up. I don't know why, it's just so satisfying. Okay, so we need 15 then. 15 bugs and fish. I think it's doable. We might be able to do this today as well. I believe. And believing is half the job. So we're basically halfway there. This is what I'm taking from that. I'm choosing to be an optimist today. Just pick these up. Do some tidying up. Talk to our boy Tad. Oh, what's he gonna give us? Please give us iron. See, this is why he's my favourite. He's giving me iron nuggets. He's a dream. We love Tad here. So I think we should get something from Tammy as well if we see her around. Is it? Yeah, Tammy's gonna give us a shovel. So we need to find her. Where could she be? Where would I be if I was a Tammy? Lurking around somewhere around here, maybe? No. You know, it's a small island. She's got to be somewhere. Where could she be? Aha! We found her. But we need her to stand up, so sorry, Tammy. There we go. Thank you, Tammy. That is going to be very helpful. You know, I go back and forth on it. When she's helpful, she's helpful. This is hopefully going to get us a lot of iron. I'm getting some. I just don't think we're going to get enough from this island. That's where that Nook Miles ticket's going to come in handy, I suppose. I might need another one as well, which means we'll have to get some miles together. But hopefully that'll just happen organically. I really hope I have enough at the end of the day to get my new hair colour. That's my other goal. It's more of a personal goal, that one. Less island development and more selfishly wanting to dye my character's hair. Very nice. Get these together. Getting some bells, which I'm immediately gonna plant so I can get some more. I always plant the 10k. I think overall you might get more if you do the 30 over time, but you know, I don't have that number of bells to be dropping. So we're just gonna go around and hit all of our rocks today. Do this every day because we need the materials as well. I want to be crafting all of the DIYs, and I'm going to be trying to do it as we go along so it doesn't get overwhelming at the end when we've got so many recipes. But you know, we aim to do these things, but it doesn't always happen that way. I can almost guarantee that there will come a video not long from now where I'm saying, why didn't I do these as I got them? And now I have to make so many things. Ooh, I want that bug. I wonder if I can get all of these and then get my net and get that bug before it goes away. Come on. Yes, there we go. Excellent. That's the smoothest I'll ever be at bug catching. You will never see it again. I can almost guarantee that. Getting a lot of Nook Miles here. You know, I've got a good feeling about today. Maybe we're gonna get the pink hair. Okay, so I'm going to put some things away. 'Cause I know I'm gonna need some of these peaches for doing the housing plots. And I can't remember how many I need, so I'm just gonna store them for now. I'm also gonna store some wasps as well. I think you can get the models, can't you? And that's another thing I want to kind of do, is get as many of the models as I can. I don't think I've ever done that. Usually I would just go to a treasure island and pick them up, any ones that I want to decorate with, but that is not what this island is about. On this island we're doing it all ourselves. That's the goal. So I'm thinking I'm going to grab these cherries as well and get planting before I forget. Things go in the store to just perish, so I have to be on top of it. We don't have the space. I'm going to bury this money tree here as well because, again, if I leave it where it actually was, I'll forget about it, and I need to get those bells because storage space is going to become a real issue. So getting those housing upgrades as soon as we can is going to be imperative. But for now, let's plant these cherries so we can get some money from them, or we can use them as gifts for our villagers. I think probably we will use them as gifts. Especially right now, because a lot of the fossils are going to be new and I'm going to want to donate them. So for now, some foreign fruit is going to be our best thing for gifts. Let's get that vaulting pole. And we'll be able to explore more of Zig Zag. And yeah, while we're here, I might as well make this workbench. I think, you know, I'm having to use some materials, but in the long term, the less I have to keep coming in here, the better. Not that I don't like seeing my fellow Nooks, but the less loading screens, the better. But while I'm here, I might as well make some more tools. Definitely gonna need an axe to get all the wood I'm gonna need. I guess for now we should get the pretty good tools recipes. It's the smart thing to do, though it breaks my heart. I really want those hair colours. But I'm trying to be sensible, you know? And prioritise the right things. But it's gonna pay off. I think it was the right decision, though it pains me. We're gonna put this down here for now. And I guess we'll go ahead and gather these up as well. I think I've got enough room. Yeah, there we go. Let's get these over to Blathers. It won't be enough, but it'll be good progress for now. See, this is another one of those parts in the game where you just wish you could say, here they all are, there's 10 of them, or however many, but instead you have to kind of go through one by one. And I really, really wish they had changed that, but I guess that's the thing about Animal Crossing. You know, you have to suffer. You have to suffer a little bit in these games. And this is the suffering part of the game. And I'm so sorry, but I'm inflicting it upon everyone as well. But yeah, I'm hoping today that we'll be able to get the museum upgraded, get the Nook shop built. But we'll see how we get on. I'm definitely trying to be more mindful and take the game at a slower pace. And play it more in, I think, the way it was maybe intended. Not that there's a wrong way to play Animal Crossing, but I do think when you've been playing it a certain way for a long time, where you're sort of rushing to 3 stars and you're rushing to get the terraforming done and the decorating, you lose a little bit of the charm. I really like interacting with the characters in the game and doing the events and doing the daily tasks. I find it so relaxing. And I know, you know, especially in this iteration of the game, people talk a lot about the characters feeling flat. And I do agree. You know, I really miss the sass and the meanness from the previous games. It just made things a lot more interesting and varied. The characters felt like they had a lot more flavour to them. But I do think in this game, if you have a bit of imagination, you can kind of pull that drama in yourself just from the things that you notice while you're going around. Noticing who the villagers are talking to and who they're arguing with. There can be some quite funny moments, I think. I'm just going to clean up this new area of the island. Put this down for a second and hopefully I can get that balloon before it goes over the river. Yes, just. That was close. Ooh, a cute sofa. What colour is it? Red. Not my favourite, but that's probably the nicest bit of furniture that I have so far, so I'm pretty happy with it. Let's go and see what we can do for Gulliver today. Now, when I first started playing this game, I did not understand that you just had to keep talking to him. I would talk to him like once or twice, and when he didn't get up, I just thought, there's obviously something about this game that I don't understand. And I know Isabel will say it in her little announcements in the morning, but I am a chronic text skipper, so it took me an embarrassingly long time to actually understand what to do with Gulliver. I wonder if anyone's got similar things to that. What is something in Animal Crossing that you took an embarrassing amount of time to figure out? If you're watching this and you've got to this point, leave a comment, let me know. I don't want to feel alone in this, okay? You've got to comment and make me feel less ashamed. Okay, there's one down. Ooh, bottle. What did we get? It was from Patty. Oh, and it's a mirror. See, all signs are starting to align. We are definitely going to get our pink hair today. I'm pretty sure it's actually a thing in the game, isn't it, that one of the first bottles that you get, if not the first one, usually has some kind of mirror in it. Where are these communicator parts? Need to remember to come back and pick up some of these seashells so we can get that Nook Mile achievement as well. I really like the positioning of this dock. You know how the sand kind of comes out in a little shape. Yeah, I like it. I really like this beach in general. Get these fossils while we're here. To give to our pal Blavers. Yeah, I really like all the rocks along this side of the beach, definitely. I feel like on my previous islands I've always had more clean stretches of sand, but I'm kind of liking how rocky this side feels. See, this bit especially is like very narrow, and I kind of like it. I'm thinking it's going to be very interesting to try and decorate along these beaches. Oh my lord. My aim with this shovel is just embarrassing. Over 1,000 hours in this game, and you wouldn't know it. You would not know it. You would think I'd just picked this up today. You would think this was my first time ever using a console. Oh, I'm not redeeming myself, am I? Look, you'll get used to this. It's just part of who I am. Give it time and you'll just be saying, oh, you know, that's Brooke. That's just what she does. Or fails to do. On the plus side, I'm going to make you all feel like you're very talented at this game. By comparison. So I'm actually doing you a favour. Get this fossil too. Start making our way back. Here we go, Gulliver. Now get off my beach. You're messing up the place. Oh, we get some miles. Happy days. The balloon. We have to stop for the balloons. That is the law. Oh no. See, I'm bad at this as well. If there's one thing that is consistent about me, it is that I will fail to do things on the first try. Sure, I already have an oil lamp. How is it that when you start this game, you have maybe 10 pieces of furniture unlocked, and everything you get from gifts from villagers, from your bottles, etc., you always get the same. It's always something that you already have. It's the same recipe you already have unlocked. It's the same piece of furniture that you already got from shaking a tree. It's just sod's law, isn't it? Give these insects to poor Blavers. And then we can get our fossils assessed. See, I agree with him on this. I don't like bugs either. And some people say, you know, oh, they don't like bugs, but then they say, oh, but butterflies are beautiful. Butterflies are glorified moths. That is my stance on it. That's how I feel. I like bugs that can keep their distance from me, and butterflies and moths are not that. Yes, of course, Blavers, you may have it. I could never say no to him. Two more donations, and I think I have 2 fossils. So with any luck, this'll be it. We're making some excellent progress with this. He's gonna be so happy. I don't think I ever listened to the presentations he gives on the bugs and the fossils and fish. Nobody's got time for that. Aw, he's so pleased. It makes all the hard work worth it. He's in a flap now. There's so much to do. Okay, so we can't donate anything else to him until the museum is open. I think I'm gonna grab these things and take them home. We don't want to mess up the place too much. I definitely want to put the sofa down. You know, there's a lot of red in this house. I think it's going to look nicer the other way around. Yeah. That's better. Starting to make this house a home. Don't really have anywhere to put that on yet, so it's just going to have to sit on the floor. Maybe I'll put this on my wall as well. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. So, I did some diving, trying to get some more donations for the museum. And I got my first scallop. And here is a skull, right on time. Definitely another one of my favourite NPCs. And I'm going to try and remember to do this every day. I know there's definitely some Nook Mile achievements for diving and for giving him scallops, so. And I also want the recipes. We're just gonna sell the duplicates that we got from the diving session now. Every little helps. It's gonna take a while for me to pay off that loan. I don't think that'll happen today. Oh wow, I didn't even know that was something that could happen. So he's just given us a stone. I wonder if it's because there's nothing really in my bag. He must have felt sorry for me. So, we don't have enough iron to open the shop, so we're gonna go to some Nook Mile Islands. And we're gonna gather the resources there. so that hopefully we can get that done today. And we're also going to see some villagers there, so we're going to get a peek at who's going to be moving into our plots, which is very exciting. So time to get your predictions in. Who's the first villager that we're going to see? Who will be moving to Zig Zag? And are we going to get enough iron? I'm definitely gonna get as many resources from these islands as possible, because every little helps right now. As you can see, I have cleaned the place out, and now I'm going to get the resources from the rocks and hopefully enough iron. Oh, that was a good one. There was 6 from that one. See a little spoiler in the background over there. Hello. It's Meringue. I love Meringue. She was one of my original villagers on the first island I had in this game. I think she's so cute. What are your thoughts on Meringue? What does everyone think of her? I think I'm more of I like cranky villagers. So we're on to our next island now because I did not have enough iron, and we've met Ozzy, who I also love. I love the koalas in this game. They're so cute. So we know 2 that are going to end up coming to Zig Zag now. And we finally managed to get all of the items that we need to make the shop happen. So I'm so looking forward to having that. And I think we will place the shop down, and that will be where we leave it for today. And then we should be able to make the housing plots next. So that will be what's coming next time. Little spoiler for you there. And I've managed to get enough together as well for the hair colours. So I'm hoping this will be the last time I will be here with my brown hair. The regular pink hair is going to be restored, and everything will be right in the world again. But yeah, first I'm gonna have to get the things to make that mirror. But I'll be doing that off camera. So you'll just have to wait and see. Alright, let's think about where we're gonna put the shop now. I think I'm gonna go next to the pond. Yeah, I think that feels like a good place. Let's get that put down now. Yeah, about here seems like a good place to do it. I'm trying to lay things out so they're not super clustered together. There we go. And with that done, that is where we're going to be leaving it for today. So thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you at the next one.